Way, you and your kids will need some extra layers in the morning with how cold it's about to get.
And we have team coverage across the metro looking at road conditions and also those bitter cold temperatures.
Our Ivan Rodriguez is joining us live from Denver's Governor's Park with an update on the conditions. And Ivan, plows, they will stay out throughout the night.
They're going to stay out throughout the night, and it's still snowing. It's been snowing for the entire day, it seems, since we've been outside. That snow's really been piling up here in Governor's Park. You can see just all those several inches of snow. It hasn't scared people from coming out to enjoy it and have fun with it, though. We've seen people sledding, even snowboarding, skiing here from the little hills that we have inside of Governor's Park. Earlier today, we took a drive down 6th Avenue and also I-70 just to get a look at the conditions. Most of those major highways and roads were clear, but still slick in some areas. CDOT tells me it has about 100 crews out across the metro treating and plowing the roads, making sure people are able to get home during their evening commute and throughout the night.
Some of those secondary roads, some of those state highways, across the metro area, we want to make sure that they get that same level of treatment and just get everything as cleaned up and buttoned up as possible, particularly before the cold continues to stay with us.
The city of Denver also has its own plows, and the main focus for them was making sure those residential streets also get plowed.
Our goal is to make sure we kind of get at least one pass through those, focusing on making sure folks have a route to main areas, but also clearing in and around schools.
As for the snow, it's lightened up a little bit more just in the last 30 minutes or so, but those cold temperatures are still sticking around with us and definitely getting a little bit colder as we go on throughout the night.
Oh boy, we can tell. Thank you, Ivan, and you go get warm. Thank you. By the way, more than 150 flights were canceled out of DIA today. Another 178 are canceled for tomorrow. And the airport says, relatively speaking, they lucked out because only about 3 inches of snow fell out at DIA.
All right, let's get to Chief Meteorologist Mike Nelson now. Obviously, as we've been saying, Mike, cold is the concern tonight.
Ooh, it's going to be really cold. Perhaps the coldest night of the year and the season across the Front Range. Right now in Boulder, not very many people venturing out on the Pearl Street Mall. There's one rather brave soul right there. Snows have pretty much ended, and the cold is going to take hold now that snow is pushing off to the southeast. Skies are starting to clear off to the north and west, and already at this hour, temperatures dropping quickly over southeastern Colorado. The advisories are slowly being lifted to the north and west and will continue to do so overnight tonight. Look at the temperatures currently, single digits. Steamboat and Craig, 1 below at Laramie. It's only 5 currently in Denver and 2 below at Leadville. So for tonight, bitter cold coming up as the snow stops and the temperatures keep falling well below zero tomorrow morning, and the streets are going to stay slick. The cold and the slick conditions a concern for tonight and tomorrow morning. For more on that, let's go to Brian Wang.
Yeah, Mike, first things first, if you have any access to the weather gods, please give them a call, ask them to heat things up a little bit. This is absolutely freezing. This is the coldest weather I've ever been in. I'm from California, and I know why Coloradans are so nice, because these kind of conditions really build some good character, but it's been a good time. We've been talking to a lot of people out here sharing, coping with us too. And as you mentioned, sub-zero temperature still in the forecast, so we got some tips for you to keep in mind around the home so your water pipes don't freeze up. First things first, if you leave your home, keep temperatures at least 60 degrees. Make sure curtains are down to keep your home insulated. Keep cabinet doors under sinks open to expose water pipes to warm air. Turn on all your faucets to a slow drip, and if this isn't obvious, obviously keep your pets inside. And if your kids still have school tomorrow, if they have to ride the bus, make sure that they're all bundled up. And even better yet, if the bus stop is close, make sure they're inside until the bus arrives, or in a car at least until the bus pulls up, because those temperatures are going to be sticking around in the morning hours too, guys.